Okay, so it should be good to go. Welcome back, everybody, to part 4 of Batman Arkham Origins. I haven't streamed in a little bit, just haven't really had the time. It's a lot going on. I'm really not sure how many people are going to join today, but yeah, I'm probably going to be streaming for about, it's currently 3:55 right now, so I'm probably going to stream for maybe like an hour, hour and a half, depends. If a lot of people join, maybe we'll stream for a little bit longer, but kind of forgot exactly what we're supposed to do, since it's been a little bit, but I think we may have found our right way. Oh yeah, I need the electric gloves for that. Can't do that yet.
You were very cordially, you were very cordially invited to a party, and it will be a grand affair.
Grand affair, and it will be a grand affair hosted by the Hatter.
We do hope that you can come.
You can come. We do hope that you can come to share in all the joy.
Greetings and salutations, Batman. I'm Jervis Tetch, inventor, entrepreneur, and part-time haberdasher. You must be
Kinda forgot about
wondering
that.
why I sought you out. Well, I have an employment opportunity I'd like to discuss with you.
Help me! Please! If you can hear this, he's going to...
Oh, don't mind Alice, poor dear. Her mind is all aflutter, and who can blame her after all she's been through? But I'll have her right as rain soon enough. Don't you worry about that.
Kind of forgot about that side quest, but should be pretty cool once we get started on that. Let me see. I generally have no idea what we're supposed to do. Main objective. Oh yeah, we have to go to Gotham Merchants Bank. Although I'm not entirely sure what we have to do there. But we can also maybe do a Mad Hatter mission, or check out the Mad Hatter mission while we're there as well. So, yeah. Yeah, 'cause I'm not really sure how many side missions I want to do, but, you know, we can maybe do a few at least. Alright, let's make our way to Merchants Bank.
Available units, stand by for status update on potential assignment.
Still can't get that yet. That kind of sucks. Yeah, because I've talked about in previous episodes the upgrade system is kind of weird in this game, but I don't hate it. It's just a little different.
Hey,
Max, welcome to the chat. Good to see you. Or welcome to the stream. Good to see you. I don't know why I said welcome to the chat, but how are you, Pineapple Sway? I'm doing pretty good today. Just wanted to stream some Batman Arkham Origins. How are you? Yeah, I kind of agree with you that the Arkham Origins has a weird upgrade system. Yeah, but, you know, how are you today? Glad to see you in the stream. Just playing some Arkham Origins for a little bit. But my favorite upgrade system, since, like, we're on that now, I really love Arkham Knights. Let me see. Oh. What's this? Point of interest. Yeah, also too, I haven't really been playing much Arkham Origins. I was playing some Oblivion yesterday for the first time because of the remaster. Thanks for the question. Good to know. Good to know. But yeah, I was been playing some Oblivion yesterday since it kind of just like dropped out of nowhere. So I've played Skyrim before, but it was my first time playing Oblivion, so been enjoying that. And then just recently, oh, you're just recently playing Arkham Knight? Yeah, I kind of want to play a little bit of Arkham Knight. I have it on PC, but I'm a little stubborn because I want to beat Arkham Asylum, Arkham City first before I play Arkham Knight. But the thing is, I haven't beaten Arkham Asylum yet. I'm near the end. I just got to Killer Croc, or I just finished Killer Croc actually on Arkham Asylum, and then obviously with YouTube I'm playing this game, and then hoping to play the entire series eventually to kill the Justice League. But yeah, because I really want to see like what Arkham Knight is like on PC. So. Especially too, like once I beat the base games on, you know, its base mode, I would like to see like different mods and whatnot. Okay, so we're almost there to Merchant's Bank.
It's midnight, sir.
Just finished Arkham Origins and Asylum first. Then play Arkham City and Arkham Knight. Yep. That's the plan, that's the plan. Oh, there's an anarchy tag. There's also this too. I don't know how many people are in the chat, but a problem I have, like, it's not really a problem, but with like these games, I'll be focused on like the main objective, and then I'll get distracted by like a Riddler trophy or like a collectible, and it's just like I have to get it. What the heck is going on in here? And with this game, I've only played this game once in my life, so like a lot of this stuff is just kind of brand new to me. Like, I don't know what this is. Oh wait, this is where I'm supposed to go. Yeah, I'm planning to play Kill the Justice League because I want to stream like the entire series from start to finish. Haven't made a lot of progress since we're still on Origins and I'm only 4 parts in. But you know, like with more growth, more popularity, and kind of finding like a set schedule to stream, because that's another thing too. I want to find like a set schedule that's kind of good for like everybody to join. You know, not everybody, but like, you know, a decent amount of people, because I just think it would be a lot of fun. But once I get to that point, you know, I do plan on streaming all of the games, and even Kill the Justice League included. So
Bodies everywhere. The
Joker may still be here, in the vault. I should use caution. Dead. There's something more sinister going on here.
Think you can just waltz under my bank, huh?
Roman, I'm here for the Joker.
The Joker? Never heard of him. How about you, dog? Know the Joker?
The who?
And you, sir? Name Joker ring a bell? You son of a bitch! You think you can steal from me? I got away with it? You're a dead man. Dead! You just play along!
You're insane!
It's been you this whole time. You hired the assassins. You've been running Sionis's operation.
Well, technically it's my operation now. Isn't that right, boys?
You got me. Now let her go.
Oh, life would be so simple if you were all I wanted. No, you're just a teeny little distraction compared to what I've got up my sleeve. Here, have a laugh on me. You hear that? Sounds like 8 tiny reindeer.
Oh, jeez.
She's dead.
And now we get introduced to probably one of my least favorite parts of this game.
Jamming my signal. I need to figure out
The
what it is
Joker.
to take it out.
Do you think the next Batman Arkham game could be either with Bruce as Batman at the events of SSKJL, or it could be a Batman Arkham Beyond game set either 30 or 40 years? That is a great question. Honestly, in my opinion, and I'm not saying like this is right or this is what they're going to do, I think best case scenario is because of sadly what happened with Kevin Conroy passing away. I think it's best to sort of move on from his story point and do something 30 to 40 years in the future with Terry McGinnis and
To survive the explosion.
something along those lines, because I don't really know how you replace such an incredible character. I'm sure, you know, they have a plan or thought of it. You know, we've seen it in, you know, movies already, like, you know, like Black Panther with Chadwick Boseman. He's going to get replaced, I'm pretty sure, from what I've seen. But I really don't know. I think a Batman Beyond game would just be a lot better, as I get spotted. Everyone's been asking for a Batman Beyond game. Everyone wants a Batman Beyond game. And I think if Rocksteady wants people to, you know, sort of have faith in them again, that's the game they need to make. But another game, too, that I think could be really cool is if they made a sequel to something like Batman Arkham Origins. Or maybe a Long Halloween game. There's a lot of possibilities that they can do and explore a lot of lore from the past, but it's really up to them. You know, we all know it's a Batman game, and I believe that they'll deliver a great game.
I knew I should have called in sick today. I don't see him. How you guys doing?
Batman! So glad to know you're still moving.
Jeez. Oh yeah, I was gonna say he definitely spotted me. I am so rusty with these Predator segments. It's okay though. Yeah, I think a Batman Beyond game makes a lot of sense too, just because they've already introduced the idea of it in the prequel comics for Kill the Justice League, which is something not a lot of people have brought up, or I don't even think a lot of people even know about, because I don't think a lot of people bought that prequel comic, and I think with just them already introducing that idea, it opens up a slim chance and possibility that maybe it is Batman Beyond. Oh, that's probably I shouldn't have done that. You have the yeah, I have it too. Like I have the Kill Arkham Asylum. Like I have it too, but and I don't know which specific comic it is. I think it's the Boomerang one that has the reference to 2060 Gotham. But I haven't really seen many people even bring it up on YouTube, and I think it's a cool little detail about the prequel comic, and shows that, like, I don't know, it's a cool attention to detail in my opinion.
He's going to kill him unless I get there first.
This Joker sounds dangerous.
He's taken over Black Mask's operations and slaughtered the men who wouldn't turn. He's the one who hired the assassins.
And it must be he who ordered the bombing of the GCPD. Oh, dear Lord. Shouldn't you think about letting the police handle this one?
Not a chance. He's mine.
Yeah, so you know more than me, yeah. Boomerang issue set in the year 2064. Yep, 2064 Gotham. Yeah, like, I don't know if they'll explore that exact time point, but I think it'd be really cool. But then, like, again, part of me too, thinks that there could be a real possibility that they, like, I don't think they will. Yeah, I remember that. But there's a possibility, I think, of them kind of decanonizing the game. But I don't think they'll do that, because I've seen a lot of people bring that up, but I just don't think that's smart on their part. I have no idea what this is, but we're gonna investigate it.
There's nothing here.
Yeah, I think that's the dream, Arkham vs. Justice League. Oh, wait, this is Shiva, I think.
Shiva.
Yep.
Trying to collect the bounty.
Arkham vs. Justice League game is like the perfect scenario that, like the dream. But I don't think we're ever gonna
Somewhere in New
get
Gotham,
that.
an innocent man is about to die.
Although they could make one.
Both know you won't allow that. So the question is, can you find him, Batman? Can you save him?
But yeah, like, it's still interesting too because like I need to make a video about the clone theory and like the ending of Kill the Justice League and how it's just kind of, you know, not the actual ending, as I like to put it, you know, how it's just kind of crap. But I just haven't really made it because I'm not really sure how I want to, you know, make the video or how many people would watch. So, because, you know, I like to believe that before, you know, they went with the clones, that a sequel could have been like easily made, but now like with the new, there's a lot that they could do. You know, there's a lot of interesting points that kind of just get left with the game, but it's like, you know, since the game didn't do well, are they even gonna bother, you know, going back to that storyline? Because, like, for example, like Brainiac joining Amanda Waller's new Task Force X, and then the League going to different universes trying to reverse what Brainiac did. Like, there's a lot of stuff that's there, but I don't know if they're gonna want to explore that. Yeah, I've been thinking about doing it, but I just haven't brought them to life. Because I feel like they're kind of just complicated to explain to like people. And what really sucks about Kill the Justice League is like if you really want to understand the story, you have to play the game and, you know, listen to the game's audio logs. But I know a lot of people don't do that. You know, they're just gonna beat the main campaign and then not bother with the Nexus, because I still get questions all the time of people asking me about like, how do you access the Nexus, like what even is the Nexus? And it's like, the Nexus is, you know, a basic part of the game after you beat it. So it's just like, still, you know. And although there's not much story to offer in the games like DLC, like if you do listen to audio logs and look at concept art, there's a lot there. It's just we just don't see it. So that's a big problem with, I would say, a lot of people.
Me neither. But you think we can trust the new guy?
The guy who calls himself Joker? Hell no. Can't cross him.
Ain't that the story of our lives?
Just remember the clock's ticking.
Oh. Not doing too bad on this Predator encounter. From what I understand, I'm pretty sure the game that WB Montreal was working on, that you're referring to, I think that turned into Gotham Knights, from what I've seen. But there's also a good possibility that they could be like reusing maybe concept art or ideas, if it is Batman Beyond, from that game, to sort of help them, you know, bridge the gap between, you know, Arkham Knight killed the Justice League in the next Batman game. But it's also too, it's like, are they working on a Batman Beyond game? No one really knows. It's like, all we really know is that it's going to be Batman, and they said that they're going back to their old roots, you know, and that it'll be a lot like what we're used to. So, you know, there's even that real possibility of like maybe they view Batman Beyond as like a risk or something. So we could even get a Batman game like, I don't know, they could even reset the universe in all honesty and just give us a new series of Batman Arkham. I really don't know, but I feel like we're going to get an announcement soon. Probably sometime by the end of the year. Yeah, I was working on a Batman Beyond game. Yep, and then it turned into GK. And although I'm not the biggest fan of GK, I understand people that might enjoy that game because that game does have some cool elements. So, it just wasn't my favorite. But yeah, like, in all honesty though, I think what they could do is hopefully they don't make a villain so, like, I don't know what the word is, but like Brainiac to me just kind of felt too big for the Arkhamverse. Like, for example, we go from Joker in Arkham Asylum, Hugo Strange in Arkham City, then Arkham Knight, it's Scarecrow, and then we just jump the gun and go to Brainiac, who's kind of like a universal threat, you know, a multiverse threat. And I think they could have like eased the gap a little bit. Like, I remember too, like, you can look at my old videos. I don't advise you do because they're horrible, but a lot of my theories with Suicide Squad originally, like, I honestly thought that Brainiac wasn't even going to be in the game. I just kind of thought he was just going to be like orchestrating the show with the corrupted Justice League. Obviously I ended up being wrong, but you know, it was just a theory that I thought because a lot of the marketing, they never even showed him. It was just like, oh, he's controlling a corrupted Justice League. So in my theory I was like, I don't even think they're going to fight Brainiac. I think they're just going to... He's T-posing. I don't know what that's about. But a lot of my original theories were completely wrong, not even close. But you know, it's just, I think with the next game they need to do a villain that's not like super big, but like maybe a, you know, a decent sized threat. Arkhamverse reboot would be nice, with the new Arkhamverse being a lot like New 52 and DC Rebirth. Yeah, I mean, I also feel like too, it just... Is that guy still T-posing? I just think a reboot just makes the most sense, but obviously I don't want the universe to get rebooted, but like sometimes, you know, it might just be for the best.
I need to hack that computer so I can find Alfred. I'm uploading data from one of Black Mask's servers. I need codes to bypass the security door in the loading dock.
Receiving it now, sir.
Interesting. Sionis had a pacemaker implanted. It says here he had prolonged QT syndrome. Anything that raises his heart rate could trigger cardiac arrest. Sionis was having the Joker followed. These photos show him obtaining chemicals used in making explosives. If I find Sionis, he'll know what the Joker's planning.
Oh, am I about to get the
I
electric
found
glows?
the security codes you were looking for. You have access to the building now.
Wait, no, I don't think so. Yeah, like, for the next Batman game, there's a lot of stuff they can do, but I'm not saying my expectations are high or low by all means. It's just, I think they just kind of want to take it from a realistic approach. Like, what's something that they can do that people aren't going to, you know, fuss over and think that's too complicated? Because I think Suicide Squad's biggest problem was it just was a little too complicated for, you know, the original Arkham fan. Like, if you were a fan of the series and then you jump the gun to kill the Justice League, like, it takes a complete 180 from what was, you know, like, you know, we have, and part of it too is like, was it being you know, a live service game? I think that definitely plays a factor. But there's just so many different, like, variables of, like, things they could have done, you know, WB and Rocksteady, and they didn't. Like, if they would have went this way instead of another way, you know, I'd probably still be uploading videos about Kill the Justice League and prepping for its year 2 slate or even year 3 slate. But, like, it just, obviously that didn't happen, so. Do not want to reboot the Arkhamverse, not yet. They could do a Justice League game first. And yeah, I feel the same way. I don't want to reboot either, but I really don't know. And like, I'm kind of like y'all. Like, I know a few things, but like, I'm kind of just lost as well, thinking of, man, like, what is the next game gonna be like? Yeah, that'd be cool too. And like with the Wonder Woman game being canceled, like, you know, this is, because that was a game I was looking forward to, was the Wonder Woman game, and I still can't believe it got canceled. But it kind of brings up the point of, because WB didn't want 2 Wonder Womans in their respective game universe, you know, they could make an Arkhamverse Wonder Woman game, but I doubt it though.
Knock it off! Okay, let me sit down. Why do you gotta lock this place down anyway? Joker expected the cops. How do you find us?
Oh my gosh. Ah, I messed it up.
Back here, people. Get ready.
Uh-oh. Big guy. Is it an armored big guy?
Past us and any of you that survive will wish you were deader than dead too.
Yeah, it is. And I get punched again. Okay, alright.
I'm gonna pop off your right shot.
What's up, Stretch? Welcome to the stream. Glad to see you. Apparently getting my butt kicked in some Batman Arkham Origins. How do I fight this guy? Oh. beating the living crap out of my controller. You know, my controller's been through it. Ooh. What was that supposed to do? Ah,
That's more like it.
there we go. Oh, Copperhead. Okay, so I'm not sure if this is the Copperhead boss. If this is the boss, I'm gonna have to lock in. But if it is, then I'm gonna probably end the stream here, since we've made a decent amount of progress today. So I don't know though. We'll see. But
Who did this? I could use my
if this
evidence
is the
scanner
boss, I'm gonna have to
examine
lock
the
in. So
clues. No signs of assault. Oh, his system is shut down.
I have a question. Is The Dark Knight Returns your favorite Batman comic? I actually don't have a lot of comics. The only comics I have, like, are the Suicide Squad prequel comics, because I really wanted those charms, and I just kind of wanted to see what's been going on in the Arkhamverse. I need to buy more comics. I just haven't. But yeah, I just have the Kill Arkham Asylum comics, and then like one Suicide Squad comic, and that's it. So, but I need to get more. But Dark Knight Returns though is a cool story, and I've like read part of it. Although I don't know, I can't say I have a favorite comic, just because I don't have a lot, if that makes sense. Oh, this is not
They're holding Sionis in here somewhere.
Copperhead. Favorite Miku song?
He give us that lazy
The one in Fortnite, obviously, right?
No, he never did. That's right. How could I have forgotten? I'm gonna kill both of you.
What brand is your refrigerator? I have a smart refrigerator. Like, I can like call people and stuff. It's like that is a good question. You know, see, I'm playing Batman Arkham Origins, right? And you just asked me what brand is my refrigerator. It makes me want to mute the stream, pause the stream, and go check to see my refrigerator. But I'm not, so. But Stretch, it's good to see you back. It's good to see you back in the chat. But yeah, I got one of those like smart refrigerators, so I can like tweet, I can watch YouTube, I can do whatever, I can watch TV on the refrigerator, so. And then I have a mini refrigerator too, so. Do you think Kevin Conroy is still the best Batman / Bruce Wayne? I think, yeah, I think by far he's like the best out of all of them, like out of all the media, including movies, whatever you name it. I think Kevin Conroy is just the best, and he's so hard to replace, in my opinion. But I do like Roger Craig Smith is also awesome. He's also really great, but I don't know if he'll ever be like Conroy. It's just, it's sort of like I don't know, Max, if you're a big like Transformers fan, but it's like, for example, like Peter Cullen and the voice, like he's the voice of Optimus Prime. It's like he is so good at being Optimus Prime. Like I can't imagine a world with him not voicing Optimus Prime. It's sort of like Batman. Like I can't imagine a world where Kevin Conroy is not voicing the character. Like he is Batman, and it's just weird that like we're just sort of in this world now, like where he will no longer be voicing, you know, Batman. But that doesn't mean like, well, because he can no longer voice him because he passed away, sadly, that doesn't mean we stop, you know, having people play Batman. It's just, I don't know, it's just sort of a weird thing in my opinion, but I think he's like the best in all media for the character, and I don't really think it's close. But, and you do got a point, like Roger Craig Smith is great, and if someone was to replace him in like the Arkhamverse, I would say Roger Craig Smith could do it really well. Oh my gosh, that dude just went flying. Yeah, Transformers fan, yeah, Peter Cullen is just hands down the best Optimus Prime. Kind of like however you think of Iron Man. Yeah, like, you think of a character and then you think of like an actor who played them, it's like there's no one else that like could play that character. It's just, but like eventually, you know, someone will have to play that character. But yeah, like you bring up a good point, Stretch. Like Iron Man, like I didn't even know who Iron Man was until RDJ played the character. Like, you know, stuff like that. Like sort of like too, like for example, like Chris Evans, you know, playing Captain America. He's just so iconic as Captain America, but then eventually he gets replaced by, you know, Anthony Mackie. But like they're both great characters, but like, you know, it really just depends. Like obviously people are gonna love Chris Evans because it's like he is Captain America, but now it's like we gotta, you know, embrace that, you know, it's time for a new character, you know, new Captain America, like for example a new Batman, you know, new whatever. It's just eventually, you know, it just happens, like characters get replaced, you know. But I don't know.
Get me out of this thing. Where's the Joker?
Go to hell.
Wrong answer.
Do you like DC or Marvel more? DC, like by far, like DC is my favorite, but Marvel just has so much more to offer in terms of movies and video games, if that makes sense. But I'm always gonna love DC more.
You think that'll make me talk?
It's just DC just doesn't really have a lot going for it.
Torture. Turn my men on me. Stole from me. Murdered my woman. He's my kill, not yours.
I can control your pacemaker remotely. You want to see what 250 beats per minute?
Yeah, you like
feels
DC more too.
You wouldn't.
DC just has like better characters in my opinion, but they do not know how to use those characters. I'm hoping James Gunn can
Whatever you want. Make them suffer it up.
change that.
An empty promise from a fallen king. I know about the Joker.
Couple of freaks. You two deserve each other.
What did you do to me?
Alright. I think this is the boss. After this boss, I'm gonna...
And in a few more minutes, your body will realize it.
I'm gonna call it. Well, her body's like glitching out.
Use your strength. With every effort, you hasten your end.
Yes, I agree with DC as Batman Beyond, which is, in my opinion,
Must
yeah, it's like
scan the room for
Spider-Man 2099 is like really cool, but like Batman Beyond, in my opinion, is like superior.
Inspiration.
But
Copperhead.
for some reason,
This way.
you know, Terry McGinnis is one of WB's most popular characters, but WB doesn't see that. Like, everyone makes the joke that like WB is afraid of money, and it's like, as time goes on, it's like, are they afraid of money? It's like, we really don't know.
There. It's a powerful neurotoxin. Alfred. Uploading analysis.
Yeah, I definitely agree with that.
A neurotoxin. I need you to synthesize an antidote.
Your vitals are off the charts. What happened? Never mind. Just get up to ground level so I can send in an airdrop. And after this, you're coming back here so I can have a look at you.
It's like everything DC has is like way better than Marvel, in my opinion, but Marvel has just been really just running it for the last few years.
I won't last long.
Yeah, that is true.
Without the antidote, I need to get back up to ground level.
What would your father say if he could see you now, throwing away your family's hard-earned fortune on these frivolous nightly escapades? And for what? You're not this city's savior. You're a Wayne, and a spoiled, wasteful disappointment of a Wayne at that. Have you forgotten what your family name stands for? You disappoint me. You disappoint.
Please. Some. You could have saved me. If you'd only come sooner. What were you doing? You're no hero. A real hero would have saved me.
So confused. Is this? Maybe this isn't the boss fight. I could have sworn. I know you fight Copperhead. I just don't know
How many more must
when.
perish before you realize? Savior, you're a curse upon this city, a plague on all of Gotham. Leave us alone. We're better off without you. I'd still be alive without you. Please, you have to save me. Please.
Oh yeah. Now it's starting. Alright, time to lock in. Copperhead boss fight. Yippee. Oh yeah, it's just because there hasn't been any good Marvel movies for a while. But Marvel, I think they're back on the rise with what's coming.
You are not gonna like what comes next.
But hopefully Superman is really, really good. And I think if Superman's good, James Gunn won't have a problem with getting people to like DC. Jeez.
How will you defeat the phantom in your mind? It will all end.
Jeez, I'm just taking a lot of damage. Oh, I can't hit her. That's cool.
Right here, cabron!
I might die. That would suck.
No more chances! Are you struggling? You should be dead! You look confused.
Sir, the drop container has arrived. Can you see it?
I see it.
You think you're cured? My poison is still in your veins and it will remain there as long as you live. Which won't be very long.
Jesus Christ. Just throw her.
You think these ties will hold me?
Maybe not. I'd like to see you get out of this.
I know where he is. The Joker.
Tell me.
He's called a meeting. All the assassins will be there. When you set me free, I'll tell you where.
Thanks. I owe you one.
Wait! I can tell you the location.
You already did.
It's weird how we never got to see Copperhead again in Arkhamverse.
Send GCPD an anonymous
But
tip.
I know there was
Look
references
inside
and
the
stuff
shipping
to her.
containers at the steel mill.
Does that mean you've dealt with Copperhead, sir?
Yes, and I'm about to deal with the Joker.
I don't think that's
But
wise after what
alright.
you've just been through. You should come back here.
We have beaten Copperhead. Another boss fight down. Pretty sure we got Electrocutioner and then we got Copperhead.
Scanner. He'll lead me right.
Made some decent progress today. Just wanted to say thank you everyone that tuned into the stream. I appreciate it. As Patches is now saying hello. But I'll probably stream again maybe on Saturday or Sunday. I really don't know. It's been pretty busy with life and stuff. But yep. Thanks everyone that tuned in. And I'll see you guys next stream. She died in there. Now I'm gonna have to go check. I don't think she did, but you bring up a good point. But I'll see you guys next time.